Big names, bigger scandals. What happens when a hip-hop legend like Sean Diddy Combs falls from grace? From his extravagant lifestyle to his recent arrest, we're breaking down the allegations surrounding Diddy and how the house of cards came crashing down. The story begins in November 2023, when serious allegations were leveled against Sean Diddy Combs, a music mogul with influence stretching far beyond just the hip-hop world. Known for his wild parties and massive fortune, Diddy seemed untouchable. But behind the fame and glitz, accusations of abuse, racketeering, and even sex trafficking began to surface, pulling back the curtain on a darker side to his empire. What triggered the flood of allegations was a lawsuit filed by his ex-girlfriend, Cassie, a well-known singer. She accused Diddy of subjecting her to years of control, drug use, and physical abuse throughout their long relationship.
R&B singer Cassie has accused hip-hop mogul Sean Diddy Combs of and a decade of physical abuse. The two were romantically involved for years, but in a lawsuit made public today, Cassie says there was a pattern of control, drug use, and forced sexual encounters.
Cassie's claims also included disturbing allegations of forced sexual encounters and sex trafficking. The lawsuit came with a hefty demand, $30 million in damages. Just one day later, in a move that shocked many, Diddy settled the lawsuit for $30 million. His legal team was quick to clarify that the settlement didn't equate to an admission of guilt, but the speed of the resolution left people questioning what really happened behind the scenes. Many wondered why Diddy was so eager to settle and what more could come out if the case went to trial. For Cassie, the quick settlement brought some closure, but it also raised new questions about how many more victims might exist and how deep Diddy's involvement in these alleged crimes went. Was this just the tip of the iceberg? Cassie's lawsuit opened the floodgates. Within days, more women began coming forward with their own stories of abuse and misconduct. One woman, Joy Dickerson Neal, claimed Diddy had drugged and assaulted her in the early 90s when she was still in college. Another woman also accused Diddy of sexual assault, and even more allegations followed, with some as recent as 2023. What's alarming is the consistency of the claims. Stories of drugging, coercion, and sexual exploitation began to pile up. Despite Diddy's repeated denials, the sheer number of accusations raised suspicions that something much bigger was at play. People who had previously defended him were starting to go quiet. Then came the turning point. In early 2024, federal authorities conducted raids on Diddy's properties in Los Angeles and Miami. The homes were reportedly packed with high-end security systems and personal staff, but none of that could prevent law enforcement from seizing critical evidence. Computers, electronic devices, and other items were taken as part of the investigation. What they found remains largely undisclosed, but sources hinted that the materials linked Diddy to even more disturbing activities. In March 2024, Diddy was arrested and held without bail, facing charges that could potentially put him behind bars for a long time. The party was officially over. The aftermath of Diddy's arrest sent shockwaves through Hollywood. Celebrities who were once closely associated with him started distancing themselves. Usher, a longtime friend of Diddy, mysteriously deleted his entire Twitter history right after the news broke. While he claimed his account was hacked, many saw it as an attempt to erase his connection to the mogul. Justin Bieber, who had also been a part of Diddy's circle for years, has stayed suspiciously silent. There's a growing speculation about who else might have been involved in Diddy's infamous parties, which were rumored to be much more than just glitzy gatherings. The fear of being linked to these accusations has left many celebrities scrambling to protect their reputations. With Diddy now facing multiple federal charges, his once untouchable legacy has taken a massive hit. For decades, Diddy was a symbol of success in the music industry, a self-made entrepreneur who built an empire from the ground up. But now, all of that is in jeopardy. His business ventures, from Bad Boy Records to his various partnerships, are all at risk of collapsing as more details of the investigation come to light. Many are asking how much people around him knew and how they managed to stay silent for so long. Could this scandal be the start of a wider reckoning in the music world, similar to the Me Too movement in Hollywood? As the investigation continues, the big question is, who else is implicated? With the raids uncovering more evidence, it's likely we haven't heard the last of this story. There could be more victims, and even more high-profile figures involved. But one thing is clear, this case is far from over, and Hollywood may never be the same once the dust settles. As the truth unfolds, Sean Diddy Combs' reputation, once glittering with fame and fortune, is unraveling. No matter how powerful someone seems, the truth has a way of surfacing.